empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. I'm just a note to make you smile, and you need me to hold you close, and all your fears that you dream of will disappear and flutter on. Whoa, hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause you'll find life is a riddle that we're not meant to understand. Understand. Understand.
10.
Oh, hang on a second. Let me just fix that real quick. Change this to... Change this to what it should be. Hang on a second. Hello everybody! Click to cast here. Welcome to Division 2 Round 3. Regu versus Rockfella, tale as old as time. Once again, I am in the casting shoes. If you want to watch Oxygen versus, I don't remember the name, that will be on Clazy's Twitch. I don't believe I have the Twitch either. I may will be posting it soon. Anyway, let me... Can I change the second thing? There we go, right. Regu versus Rockfella. Also, nice interesting picks here. The Grimstroke, Magnus, and Pudge Band. The Dazzle, Disruptor, and Lone Druid Band in turn. Pudge Band's interesting, but Lich and Undying will be the first picks here today. No, it's always fascinating to me when they do this kind of thing. When they ban a Pudge, just expect the Pudge to be God tier, if you will. It's not God tier. You're wrong. Anyway, next pick will be Witch Doctor. We'll go into the game right now with this. Amazing. Wow. Also this. Hang on, wait. Let me just go. Wow. Actually, I'll get rid of this one for I'll get rid of this first real quick so you can see the cast. So you can see the picks, even though you can see the heroes. Anyway.
Radiant team back.
It will be, next pick will be Jakiro.
Dire team back.
And Invoker will be banned next. Yeah, no. Sparta doesn't want to be against the Spetch Invoker. We saw that last game. It was spicy. Let's find out what we've got here.
Radiant team back. Dire team back.
Anti-Mage banned and PL banned in turn. Let's see what we can do with this. I'll be solo casting today, but I might get a second person. It all depends on if anyone wants to join. Let me just type in the Discord. If anyone wants to jump into game 2 as a hit me up. Love. So the stream is up in 200 seconds. And next ban for the Dire will be the Faceless Void. Always nice pick against this. And I will just set this to 6 again. There we go, 6. So 100 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock for the reserve time. See what they can pull out the bag here. It will be the Sven. Sven's very nice against this, and also mannequin challenge for Lich and Jakiro. Casually. Let's see if I can fix this. Don't fuck up on me, senpai. There we go.
10 seconds remaining.
9 seconds left on the clock.
5 seconds.
Well, they banned the Pudge, which means they want heroes that can't get locked down. Against the Sven, see what they go for. Admiral Conquer! A very nice pick against the Undying and the Lit. And the Undying and the Witch Doctor. Both squishy. The Sven as well. Xbox, keep him in place as much as you can. Pepega. Let's see what we can come up with here. I will actually set my audio back down to 0% because I'm a good thing. There we go.
5 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining on the Dire side. But there's reserve time as well, so who will they go? Oh, for fuck's sake, mannequin challenge! We don't need another fucking mannequin challenge. Thank you. Right. This should be the positive 2 against the Conqueror, Jakiro, and Lich. You want someone. Lifestealer isn't banned, and he's also quite nice against this. So maybe go Lifestealer. Oh! So spicy! First prediction of the day. And then Raze is picked immediately against the Lifestealer. That's also a good pick against the Sven. Pepega. I'm so happy. I don't know why I keep saying Pepega, but you know. First prediction of the day. Draft clap. Let's find out what the last ban for the Dire will be. Raze is actually a pretty nice pickup.
5 seconds remaining.
Kind of like negate, because of the static link, it will negate a lot of the Dire's ability to do anything. The right click heroes far outweigh the magic heroes. So let's see what you can pull off here. fan coming in will maybe be a mid-hero.
Radiant team
It will be the Ursa instead. You know that the Kunku will probably be going mid instead, or the Razor. So they will ban the Ursa and make sure that they can't get right click down thanks to the Lifestealer. And in return, who will the Radiant ban? You want to ban someone who doesn't rely on net. OD is definitely a very good ban here. Sanity's Eclipse would tear apart this team. Anyway, 20 seconds left on the clock. But reserve time still ticking at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. So let's see what you got, Radiant, Mr. AC.
10 seconds remaining.
Um,
Seconds remaining.
carry against Lifestealer Sven. I don't know. Pugler's still in the pool, but the rage makes it pretty much impossible. So you want someone who can negate the rage. So someone with a lot of right-click potential. That's why they banned the Ursa. Let's find out what they go for. 1 minute 30 seconds. Left on the clock, 1 minute 10 seconds now. Instead, thinking long and hard about this, it can make and break the game, as we know. Would a... Tell you who isn't banned and it's good against this is a Timbersaw. Timbersaw's quite nice against this. That would stink the Kunku and the Razor in the top lane and the bottom lane. So probably not. 30 seconds left on the reserve time clock. See if chat's had anything to say about it. No, still punch ban. Papega. Hang on a second, I'll be right back.
Monkey King.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I predicted both of them. Also, I'm saying it again because the stream didn't hear it. Anyway. Oh, spicy. Here we go, looking at the draft. I think Mr. AC have just about got this one, but the Timbersaw's a very nice pickup. Especially against this, because of the more right-click damage the Kunku and the Razor put up, more is going to tank it up. So let's see what we'll go for in game number 1 of Division 2 Round 3. Regu versus Rockfella. Who knows what will happen here? Also, pardon the yawning and stuff, someone's smoking something outside, I don't even know what it is. So, here we go. Jumping in straight up, let's have a look at the teams first.
Prepare for battle.
Good luck, have fun, called. So, from left to right, we have Regu on the Gunka, Scooby on the Razor, Gook Nukem on the Jakiro, Sparta on the Monkey King, and Ewan on the Lich. In the meantime, the Radiant have Spetch on the Timbersaw, Jeff Baboos on the Witch Doctor, K9 on the Undying, Rockfella on the Sven, and finally we have Garatha J4H on J4H on the Lifestealer.
30 seconds.
As always, looking out for the runes. See what they can pull off in the beginning of this match. See if they can get a quick first blood, but I highly doubt it with this team lineup. Okay, that's jumping in a little bit. Does have decay and 4 mangoes. So that's quite a nice item pick up there. Will there be a contest? The courier's coming in as well. Rockfella's waiting. Is there as well. Rocky's coming in. The Maledict onto Gook Nukem. The Stormhammer's there as well. Keep right clicking him down. Jingo Mastery's up. You might want to try and go on someone. Jakiro. Oh, will survive on 20 health. Meanwhile, the Witch Doctor survives on 200 health. Thanks to the right clicks of the Jingo Mastery. And that will be our beginning. Let's see how we do. Who will get the first last? It will be the Timbersaw. See who will get first blood first. Looking at these lanes, the Witch Doctor Sven's pretty interesting. We've got face packaging Shakira and the Monkey King. Slow, and then the Boundless Strike and the Jingo Master stack's going to be very nice. The Dual Breath onto the Witch Doctor. It's getting a bit low actually. Dual Rift damage, and the right click's coming in. We'll be on 120 health, but they will back away. Well, top lane. K9 getting low. It has 12 strength stolen. It wants to go on someone. Same time, Witch Doctor almost dead again. Jakiro trying his hardest to get that first blood. Lich going to be pulling the wave. K9. It's a bit low, the Frost Shield's there. So I'll make sure the Razor doesn't die. He's on 440 health thanks to that 220. So thanks to that decay, 16 health. K9 getting low again. Actually doesn't want the static link onto the Lifestealer. I'm going to steal much, only 22 damage. Mid lane meanwhile. Spetch and Regu floating it out. Spetch getting the most of it with the help of his armor stacks. So he'll be taking that with ease. The first blood will actually go to the Witch Doctor. He'll get rid of the Sparta with the help of the Maledict, I think. No, that was a while ago. The right damage and the help of the Stormhammer would do it. Meanwhile, might be revenge. Stormhammer and Liquid Fire. Right click's coming in. Boundless Strike is available if they want to keep going, but it looks like they'll back away for now. Same time though, Undying died. I didn't even spot that. Oh, he died to neutral creeps. That's how I didn't spot it. Mid lane, whirling death onto Funker. Just a little bit of harassment damage. And, oh, Monkey King might be able to get a kill on the Sven and help Jakiro got the kill on the Witch Doctor. Sven will dodge the Ice Path. And we'll be safe another day. So 1 for 1. I have not had the best luck of catching out the kills so far. Static link onto the lifestealer again. I need to keep more an eye on the health of everybody. Really. They want to go on E1 with the frost shields there, the open wounds as well. The right click for the frost shield's going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. In fact, a lot longer. Spetch has the haste rune. Out now, the Whirling Death's just going to do some damage. Witch Doctor, Liquid Fire, Spark coming in as well. Wants to get the Jingle Mastery stacks with Duel's Breath there, the slow. Paralysing Cask as well, the Maledict. Popped as well, the Stormhammer, the right can bring him, but he's ice pathed. And one more hit will do it, the Boundless Strike will secure it. And now he'll turn on Rockfella, he's in trouble. One more hit from the Jakiro might do it. He's fine. But Liquid Fire might get the kill on the Witch Doctor. Meanwhile, Stormhammer and the Jakiro will go down to the Sven. The Paralysing Cask onto Sparta as well. It will bounce one more time. Can they get the kill? No, they can't. But it was close. And bottom lane having to be careful on both fronts. Sparta low and Jeff low and Sven low and everyone's low. Meanwhile, top lane Undying gets the kill onto Razor to make it 3-all. 3-2-1. Razor again. Should get some. So Razor getting some revenge on the Undying with the help of the Static Link. 122 damage stolen thanks to the level 2 Static Link. Does the work. Spetch invisible. The Maledict comes in. The Whirling Cask and the Paralysing Cask as well. The Stormhammer coming in just before the Boundless Strike can proc, and he'll go down before he can even use it. Spetch with the good gank with the help of the invisibility rune. Kills his first kill of the match. He won. He's found out by the Undying. He'll be fine. Let's see what else they can pull out here. It's very early game pushes so far. Real fight potential at the moment. Everyone's doing the best they can. I mean, obviously, no one would be doing the best they can. There's the Shack round, the Whirling Death as well. Getting low, but does have a salve if he wants to pop it. And he will. Yeah, put his braces in the backpack so it doesn't activate. Needs some low health. Meanwhile, Razor wants to go on the Undying, the Static Link. The damage is there. 112 again. One more right click from the Razor will do it, but he can't quite reach there in time, so Undying will be okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay. Trying to get a kill. Meanwhile, looking at the net worth, Timbersaw is ahead. Bitch. Doesn't get caught out by that decay this time. The Chakram coming in again onto the Kunka meanwhile. So he will go down to half health. Meantime, Witch Doctor's got a double damage on the Maledict. The Stormhammer comes in. Right click, the Paralysing Cast bounces between the bounces into the creep one more time. The Maledict tick will definitely be enough to get the kill on Jakiro. He'll go down. The double damage on the Witch Doctor is actually going to help a lot. The Jingu Mastery is up for the Monkey King, but he won't use it to get the kill. He'll use it to get back his life that he's lost. But maybe the most mischief. But he gets Paralysing Cast again. No mana for Stormhammer this time. The Witch Doctor. He is super low and he'll pay for it. The tier 1 tower does the work. And Sparta comes in with the cleanup crew. Meanwhile, Spetch. Got 12 armor stacks, but against the Kunka with Tidebringer, you gotta be careful. Dodge it. Chakram again. Both on low health. Meantime, Static Link onto the life steal. It does have rage if he wants to pop it, but it looks like he'll just let the damage go and let the Undying take the brunt of it. The Soul Rip's there to keep him alive a little bit longer, but he'll go down again. Meanwhile, Spetch again getting low. Does miss that Tidebringer proc this time. Doesn't have any armor stacks, but he will take some from the creeps. Rockfella. Well, the open wounds on the Razor, the static link as well, so it will kind of negate the life stealer. 52 damage stolen. That's the Tiebringer meanwhile. Brings Spetch down low again. And this is where Regu can really take command. Timbersaw knows you so much. And Tiebringer Cleave is something that does not proc armor stacks. And dying again. The decay in Sparta just gonna get some farm up at the same time as the Timbersaw. Almost on fire with him, 200 gold behind. 12 strength stolen right now. To get the damage, Jingu Mastery has to be stacked on the Sven, but Shakira's nowhere near. So they will be fine. E1. Might have bitten off a bit more you can chew there. Open wounds, you don't have enough mana for it, and Raids in the area as well. The static link will come online onto the life stealer. Does he want to rage it off? Doesn't look like it. That's 136 damage gone. The Sinister Gaze is there. Razor's on the sidelines. The Eye of the Storm is there as well. And Undying will definitely go down again thanks to this damage stolen. Soul Rip's not going to save you. One more hit will do it, and Lich will get the kill. Does Rage take away Static Link? That's what I'm confused by. Because he never rages with the Static Link. Speaking of people, a little bit of miscommunication then. The Ice Path does land on the Sven, but Sparta's not in the area to pick up that Jingu Mastery stack. So instead, it will be the fight for the rune. The Ice Path comes out, the Maledict's there. Does it dodge? Doesn't really dodge the damage. The Paralyzing Cast comes out. The right clicks from the Maledict will do the work as well. He will TP back to Shrine. Meantime, Spetch does get caught out. Here we go, the static onto the life stealer immediately, the Sinister Gaze. And now down goes the Razor. One more hit will do it. Actually, no. Haste will run out. The Whirling Death not just in time. The Shakram going to come in, but we'll get the kill. Anyone? Might be in trouble. It looks like he will hold his ground and wait. See what the Dire do. Spetches obviously TP'd back to the bot lane to get some kills here as well. Spetch reveals himself, the Stormhammer, the Paralyzing Cast, the Maledict as well. He goes down so quickly, Sparta. The Timber Chain there. Shakram is back off corner in 1 second if they want to keep going, but it doesn't. Oh, they will. The Static Link meanwhile onto Life Stealer. Almost over 100 damage, in fact 141. The Sinister Gaze as well. Undying will go down again thanks to the Razor Static Link. Once Life Stealer is static linked up, there's nothing they can really do. Because the Undying is the cannon fodder. And although it's getting people farm, is it meaningful cannon fodder? Hero jumps in the door damage, the Warfare is there, and this just does dodge. Some of the damage, the Maledict isn't dodged, the Death was there as well. So much damage again! Gets brought down so quickly. K9 making a little appearance bottom, but I don't think that's really going to do much here. Bloodstone being gone on by the Timbersaw. X marks. Brings the Timbersaw back to the lane so he can get the Arcane Rune. Played Undying. To get a kill. The Stormhammer's there. The Maledict does land. The right click's going in for Sven. The Ice Bath does land on 2, but the Maledict tick will get the kill. Razor jumps in with the help of the Lich as well. In comes the Conqueror's other Sinister Gaze onto the Witch Doctor. He's dropped the X marks the Ghost Ship as well. Will they land? Yes, it will. It will also land the Undying, so he can't really do much. Rockfella's going to go down to the Frost Shield, but Razor will get the last tick. Undying's Tombstone's there, but again, he'll go down too. 126 damage stolen will get the kills necessary. And that boat will come in mighty handy. Skunker takes 2. Well,
Dire's
looks
bottom
like
tower is under attack.
tier 1 and bottom lane will be the target. Push on the creeps, meanwhile Lifesteal will push top lane for Radiant.
Radiant's top tower
Actually, he'll
is
creeps
under
give a bit. The Ghost Ship coming on to Rockfella, the God's Strength, Stand, the Boundless Strike, the Chakram comes in. But as soon as the gaze onto Spetch, so he can't really do much. The Whirling Death though gets the damage off. And the X marks the spot, and the Lich ult is there as well. Spetch gonna go down to it. The Rage's not gonna be enough. The Witch Doctor does get the kill on Razor in the
Radiant's
meantime.
middle tower is under attack.
With the help of the Maledict and the
Dire's
Death
bottom
Ward.
tower is
The
under
Radiant,
attack.
relatively low, but they do get that big kill on Spetch. So that was worth it. It's still just a 1k disadvantage. Okay, once you get a quick kill with the creeps as well. The X marks back, so no trouble at all. Razor will TP back into mid lane, get some farm there as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Double damage on the Witch Doctor again, Sorip. He's coming down. Spetch gonna be walking back to lane, doesn't have TPs for another 13 seconds. Down. There's a lot of paralysing cast onto the jungle creeps. As everyone's just farming up. No real pickoffs yet. Kunka. What he's doing. Circle drawn by the Dire. They say that there are people here. Be careful. And in come the Dire, actually. They know. They want to go. Do they spot? They see. Yeah, the ward that was placed there earlier will get everyone to back away as quickly as they can. So
Dire's bottom
there'll
tower
be the
is
Radiant
under
gone.
attack.
And no damage popped in there. Spetch sitting high and mighty, still going for that Bloodstone. There is a meanwhile, the Maledict pops the Chakram is there, the right click to the Death Ward as well. Gonna do the damage with the Ice Pass there. Jeff's gonna go down to the Razor, the Boundless Strike on the sideline. Spetch is in trouble, he gets gone on by all 5 of the Radiant. He'll go down. And it was the Ghost Ship that did it. No Timber Chain away, and no hope. Rockfella just
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
pushing in the towers as much as he can. Lifesteal are doing the same. Tier 1 top. The rest of the Radiant is taking claim of the Dire's jungle. There's one siege creep still attacking the tier 1 tower though. Think they really notice it? Do now. You'll use it. No, you'll it. Alright. Interesting. I mean, I guess it gets people the chance to get there, the tower to do some damage, and it will go down before it can take the tier 1 tower, and it will be denied by the Jakira.
Radiant's top tower has been
Tier 1
denied.
does spot the Lifestealer. And of minus again. Lifestealer. Meanwhile, the Dire are pushing the mid lane. They want something to do with it. Kunka's going to jump in, does have the torrent. Don't land anyone. The Tidebringer will though. The Stormhammer jump again. The Maledict is ready. The Death Ward as well. If they want to pop it, and they do. And the Ghost Ship going to land onto 3. And actually, Kunka's going to be fine. The Sorip's coming in. The right click as well. The Chakram will, and the Whirling Death will get the kill. Jeff will actually get the kill. In comes the Wukong's command. Just trying about to back him away. The Ice Path coming in with the Undying, but he's already flesh golemed up, so he'll be fine. Frost Blast. Oh, he's in trouble. The Fear, the Jingu Mastery stacks. Soul Rip as well. He'll go down. Spetch has to be trampled. Stamp. The Chain Frost bounces between the two, but it only bounces. It bounces completely the opposite direction they want, and E1's going to pay for it. Down he goes to Spetch, and then Lifestealer's open wounds.
Is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, Razor just pushing up the tier 1 top lane. Jeff, that was not your best ult there, Lich. Like, it was close to 3 people, but it decided to go for the Witch Doctor that was running away. See if anyone wants to join. He's going to be farming up, going to be in the lead. Life still only ahead because of the hand of Midas. And Timbersaw almost ahead of the Monkey King. He's 100 gold off. Get his boost of perseverance up. Now all that remains are the magical items of the energy boosters and the boosters and the booster. Such more going to be placed down. We'll see the ward just there. Sven will spot it out. There's also an observer ward there by the radiance, so they'll know if Sven's in the area. However, Undying has wards of his own, and they'll just get rid of that pretty sharpish. We'll see the other one as well. And ward spot on. Vision reclaimed. Area reclaimed by the Dire.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shadow Amulet picked up on the Witch Doctor. Let's see. Everybody goes for Undying. Severely lacking in the funds because of his early death.
Dire's top tower is under
Actually,
attack.
Witch Doctor and Jeff. Sorry. Just pushing out the tier 1 bot lane. They want another tier 1 before they can push again. Rockfella, meanwhile, just been pushing out in the mid lane, keeping that comfy. Conquer with the help of the Armlet will be getting rid of that wave. Bring it back. 20-minute bounty runes.
Dire's middle tower
Be
is under attack.
2 for 2. Anyone? Might be caught out here. Raises in the area too. And Rockfella, he's got an invis rune. Now, if they want to go on this, it does have God Strength. Now, that's the problem. Unstable current does proc even when you're invisible. So they will know someone's there. And the rest of the Dire are here. And in they go. The Raids are jumping in the tombstone immediately. Down goes the Raids almost instantly, but the yours is there. The ghost ship only going to land on one, but it's going to be the big one. It's going to be Spetch. Now the Ice Path lands on Rockfella as well. Spetch going to go down to the Sparta with the Jingu Mastery. The Death Ward on the sidelines, but Jeff's going to go down with ease thanks to the Conquer and the Jingu Mastery. King just doing the work. The Torrent onto the Undying. He'll go down as well. 3 dead just for a lowly Razor. Like I keep mentioning Jingu Mastery because it is one of the best abilities that the Radiant have that is reliable. It's just so
Dire's
good.
bottom tower has fallen.
And when everyone dies like that, then what else can you really do?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
They could fire onto the tower. Just get rid of that for a little bit longer. The Paralysing Cask will show the Witch Doctors in the area. And Monkey King might want to go on this. I'll spot him immediately. The Boundless Strike is there this fine as well. And down he'll go. Two more Jingu Mastery stacks available.
Dire's bottom tower.
The Chakram just trying to get rid of some resistance, but that won't be enough. Lifesteal actually has to be a bit careful, since the Gaius is a bit of a bitch.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And now
Dire are scanning.
the lead's really being pulled by that Monkey King and Timbersaw. 600 gold behind the Razor. Yeah, late night last night, sorry. Monkey King will jump away onto the tree as the Diet come in. What will we place down? They'll see. Ooh. Just outside vision there. If Spetch? No, they don't know he's there. Sparta getting some beautiful vision though. So he will jump back, yep. Jump down. And survive. Go the X mark, going on the Conquer, trying to get a quick crit. Will he get it? Yes he will, onto the split. X marks is there, he will get decay just before he comes back. And Radiant just split pushing like bosses. Yeah. BKB gonna be farming up as much as he can at the same time. Yours proclaimed, and BKB is on the way. Lich will pick up his first item, I believe. Yep, his first item will be 4 stuff. Be very nice against these initiations. Witch Doctor trying to make up the pack. Undying. Level 11! He's the Wardman, so no net worth for you. Meanwhile, the Radiant. Actually, they do. Yeah, they ping it. They have the vision. They see the Jakira, they see Sparta, but the Sentry Ward's going to be placed down, so they'll get rid of that ward immediately. But I already know what's up. They know that at least 2 people are in that jungle. And do they want to fight? It looks like they do. In comes Jeff and Spetch bringing up the rear.
Dire's top tower
Ward
is
placed
under
down.
attack.
They'll see the Razor and Sparta as well. Shakram. Oh! Monkey King with this knowledge that they knew he was there. He'll jump away just before Spetch can get out. Rockfella jumps in with a life stealer. There's Shakram coming in. Sparta getting low. The Wukong's command gonna be just in time. The ghost ship lands onto 3, but it won't affect the life stealer. He's raged up. But meanwhile, the Lich ulti's doing fucking work, and it will take down 2. Jeff's almost dead, but he'll get the kill on Scooby. Jakiro getting low himself. Spetch wants to get the quick kill with the help of the Shakram. Down he'll go. Kunkka is so goddamn low. The torrent comes in, but he's going to TP away just in time. The Timber Chain is there. He wants to go on E1. The Shakram, the Frost Shield as well. They do have Timber Chain though still. The 4 stuff, he still keeps on going, but they have no stuns left, so he will be fine. 3 for 2. And that Chain Frost did a lot of work. But not enough. Silver Edge picked up on the Kunkka.
I'll take that.
Let's see what everyone's going for next. It looks like Glimmer Cape coming on the Witch Doctor. Wards as well. So it should be a very interesting Death Ward and Life Stealer. Will be found, but he will X marks immediately, and the Silver Edge immediately for Kunga just like nope, train away. Both heroes. Jeff has a haster, and they will spot it out. They'll say that he's coming bot. Just sort him out, please.
Invisibility.
As Monkey King will be jumping as far as he can. They've just been hanging around in the jungle area, just waiting for people to be picked off. Ice paths there. They'll see this Sentry Ward down. They'll immediately place it. We'll get rid of that ward. So no. That'd be a forehand vision there. Monkey King again, just playing with fire. If he gets caught with that jump, he's in trouble. Spring into the creeps, and he will be back to square one. But this time it looks like the Dire are prepping for a fight. The Dire this time they're on the attack. As Sparta and Kook just continue to farm up as much as they can. Razor picks up a quick Yasha before BKB. Everyone's just farming. Just the farming way. Undying doing his own thing as well. Does have a smoke, does also have the wall down, so they will see the Kunkka. This meanwhile will deny the tier 2. And again, Monkey King just trying to spot out some people to go on. I'm going to bring on the Great and bound to strike as well. Just get rid of the Great. Simple as that. Echo Saber, sorry, and Diffusal Blade are going to come in mighty handy here.
Dire's bottom
Very good
tower is
pickups.
under attack.
Anyone does place down a ward, does just see the Witch Doctor run away. And I would say now you could Roshan, but what kind of heroes can Roshan on this team? Still jumping in with the Shotgun damage, also getting rid of the crit wave as well. Razor will be the deny man. Get that extra gold as well. Spetch will bottle a regenerate, and that's going to come in very handy. Crimson Guard as well completed, and Bloodstone finally completed. Kunkka silver edged up. If he wants to go on the Undying, that's the perfect time. None of the diet are there as well. The X marks are there. The torrent does only just clip onto the Undying, but the Tidebringer doesn't land. Didn't even phase him at all.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So he'll be fine,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
and we will be back to square one. Spet's just trying to get some more farm. Much as he can, needed. Lifestealer. Still hot on the heels of the Kunkka, but again, it's all the work of this thing. Spetch has to be careful here. There are two big players on the Radiant waiting in the mid lane, the Razor and the Lich. Whereas the Monkey King on the sidelines, but that won't really do much. Meanwhile, Kunkka X marks his back. Wants to get a kill, maybe. No, block this time. And again, the Silver Edge away. The perfect items to pick up on a Kunkka, because you just X marks, and no one's got dust. Never mind. Which Doctor has dust? But hello. There's a double damage. And they'll ping it out and say, oi look, this fecker's got a double damage. Or they'll say, come and get the double damage please, person. I'll just keep holding it. They're holding it for Sparta, who's just clearing out the wave at the moment. Not TP coming in. They don't want anyone to get this. The Radiant going to be waiting up there. Spetch going to be hit by the turret. That's going to be right. Undying. Get some decay. A 4 strength stolen in total. And Sven jumps in and finds the Stormhammer and the double damage as well. The God Strength coming in. The open wounds as well. That was such a misplay to leave it for Sparta. The BKB going to keep him alive a little bit longer. The Boundless Strike lands onto the Witch Doctor. The Torrent lands onto 3 as well. The Macropie is going to do the work as well. But Spetch going to jump in. The Life Steal as well. The Chain Frost bounces between Spetch, the Witch Doctor, and the Undying. And that's going to cost him his life. But the Sven jumping in with the double damage and the God Strength. It does so much. The Razor, he's going to go down as well. Spetch going to get the kill. Razor going to die down to the Radiance himself. Down he'll go. That double damage pickup, waiting for Sparta to pick it up, was one of the worst plays Radiant could have done. Because, newsflash, Rockfella's got a blink. Okay, looking
Radiant's middle tower
for a
has
Tidebringer
fallen.
hit. Oh!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We'll find the blind Witch Doctor. So no dust in play for a while. But still, it's a lot of heroes to go thanks to that double damage. Regu meanwhile is going to be farming up the lane. Does still have Silver Edge and there's no dust. The open wounds is there and they'll see the Sentry Wall immediately. The Ghost Ship coming in, will land onto 3, but he'll TP away just in time because again there is no stuns. The Lifestealer wants to fix that. He's buying a Skull Basher. Who can blame him? Need to get rid of that TP potential.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Signs picked
Dire
up
are
on
scanning.
the Kunkka as well. BKB completed finally. That'll be 10-second duration. Radiant are gathering for a smoke. And who will be the unsuspecting victim? Ward over there. Spetch, no. He's going to be found out. The X-Mox is there. The Ghost Ship as well. He'll time it. The Macropie comes in. And the Static Link as well. The Sinister Gaze. The Boundless Strike. He'll go down.
Radiant's
What a smoke pickoff.
is under attack.
Down for 80 seconds, but does have buyback if he wants to. Meanwhile, there's an Invis Rune bottom lane. So if Sven wants to jump in for a quick kill, that's what you can do. Without Spetch, without the tank, it's very hard to really do
Dire's
anything.
middle tower is under attack.
Just option to try and paralyze and cast the Conqueror and a few creeps. The X-Marks comes in, the Glimmer Cape as well, the Torrent. We'll land it. Primal Split coming in,
Dire's
Soul
middle
Rip as
tower
well.
has fallen.
Conqueror is in bits to break the Life Stealer. But tier 2 will go down all the same. They want to force this buyback, I'm pretty sure. The Tidebringer, the stun comes in, the Frost Shield's going to be on to Jeff. Thanks to the creeps, they don't get the kill. Now there's a regen waiting in the bottom lane instead. As we eagerly await what's going to happen now, and it will be Roshan, Razor, waiting, I think, for the stack link to be able to be used. No, they'll just take it down themselves, but the Dire don't want to take this sitting down. They will see it going on. Kunka's going to go on the sidelines, wants to get some vision. There's a Sentry Ward there if he goes in. Roshan, down to half health. Life Stealer jumps in. The Stormhammer on the back line. Now Rockfella jumps in with a BKB as well. The Blue Conk's command gonna do some work. Sparta's BKB in as well. But Life Stealer will get the quick kill on Jakira. The Chain Frost gonna be bouncing onto 3. The Sinister Gaze up to the high ground for the Timber Sword. But that's just gonna stop E1. He'll Timber Chain away. But now Sparta's in the firing line. Rockfella jumps in. The help of the Life Stealer as well will get the kill. And E1's next. They'll keep going. Razor will get the kill on Undying in the meantime. But E1's gonna go down. The Infest burst damage will be there. And next is Scooby. Link Dagger up in 2 seconds. Stormhammer there as well. We won't even need it. The Open Wounds is there. The Timber Chain. And the Whirling Death will put him down. And Roshan sitting there waiting for someone to claim him. And now Dire will answer in kind. What can Conquer really do? We'll buy the Heaven's Halberd. Secure that. Rage on the Life Stealer, so I want to use it on Rockfella instead. I'm all available. Timber Sword, almost hitting level 25. On away. Kunka wants his Torrent in, wants to get to see if he can get the quick deny. Torrent was just a little bit late. Couldn't run in and get that cheeky little Aegis. And Life Stealer is now the powerhouse. You know, he has the Infest onto Rockfella. It still has the link available. The Daedalus is there. Kunka will Tidebringer. Get a bit of a wrong direction there. It's Sven and Timbersaw. What will they want to do now? Looks like they want to take the last tier 1 of the game. Oh, they'll take the bounty, the 35-minute bounty runes. We'll take them. Monkey King's going to be pushing in the top lane instead. And all the Dire want this kill. They want this tower. They want to even it up. Because there's no tier 2s on the Dire side.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And they
attack.
want to answer in kind. Down goes the tier 1. They'll TP back to mid meanwhile. Fella has TP as well, and Life Stealer feels he can stay. Every reason to as well. Sparta going to be farming up as much as he can, going for the MKB. Spetch getting closer and closer to that Shivas. That's going to make things a little bit harder for the Radiant. Assault Curious being built on the Sven as well. Pistol Blade coming on that Life Stealer. They want the lockdown, they want the potential, and they are getting it. They're getting rid of some illusions. Arcane Rune. There's 2 Sentry Wards actually down on the Dire side. Both of them will be gotten rid of. No gold for any of them, so it will be that. Witch Doctor wanted to find a quick kill on the Sparta. But Sparta jumps away before he can do anything. Jeff is waiting on the sidelines. There's a razor. We'll be going for Assault Curious as well. We want the squishy to be from the tank. You know what? Rockfella has spotted out the Kunker, but won't find him this time. He guesses wrong. The pink screen and the X marks the. TPs won't find him this time. What about that X mark? Meanwhile, the Kunker jumps in. The Tidebringer jumps in and clears the waves. Doesn't do any damage to any of the Dire heroes. But that was a bit of an interesting X marks in the jungle area. Let's just say that. Spetch. I don't think he saw the Monkey King jump into the trees. We'll take top lane with ease. Monkey King keeps on a jumping. 2-second cooldown. Actually means I think the ping will come out. Spetch. They want to get this kill. But Sparta's too damn quick with that tree dance. There's no... Oh, stop. Sven will pause the game. Ping issues are coming up as well. It's a very interesting game. I like it. Route to reset. Ugh. Yeah, that's really weird. That was a really weird noise. Anyway. Ba-ting ting ting. Life Stealer will be DC'd and I will be right back because I've got to check on people because I'm home alone and I've got to check on my cats. Are we back? And we're back into the thick of it right now. Undying gets... Oh, Undying, you've run a bit too far. The Gear Mastery will be popped up. The Phantom Rune to dodge the Paralyzing Cast, but it will only dodge one of the procs. The rest of them will hit. Undying, not sure about your method there, but you did waste the Boundless Strike. So that's not up for another 2 seconds. Never mind. Where is it? Doing the work. Undying is the one that picks up the invisibility. So I'm not sure what you can really do here, but it looks like Monkey King is still in the area. Undying wants to find. They'll see it, they ping it. He'll jump away again. Too fast, too furious. Meanwhile, Kunka. We found out the X-Monks and the Chakram, just getting rid of the creeps. We brought it back and Kunka will just walk away thanks to the boots of travel. While the Jingu Master is sent to goes on to Sven, the Ice Path lands, the Chain Frost bounces between the two. Rockfella going to be KB and try and TP away, but Undying is not going to be so lucky, he'll go down. Sven had to pop the BKB and now it's 8 seconds. Kunka just kind of outplaying us as well, the Radiant. The Dire have really good teamfight potential, but again, it means nothing. And you've got these things. Yeah, the dance is there because he knows he can't really do anything. Who goes out? He'll be dusted, but again, what can you really do? Rockfella does have God Strength back up. He has enough for Assault Curious, but he wants that money. He wants buyback as well, so he'll keep saving. Meanwhile, the rest of them, Jakira will be backing away. And Spetch is invisible and has got a Life Stealer in tow. But there is a Sentry Ward on the Radiant side. They don't see it because of the wards there. And it will be Jakira will be the target to jump out. Spetch just the Skull Basher, just get the quick kill. The Sentry Ward was there, but there's no wards. So they will only be able to see it. Tiny fraction of the second. 2 will be going down. Sparta just rewarded. There is a Sentinel Observer ward to see Sparta doing what he's doing. They don't care, they just want this tier 2. They want to force Sparta back. Kunka meanwhile pushing in the bot lane. The stun, Rockfella, Kunka gonna jump in. The stun needs so much, and the damage from Regu is just so much as well. He will be keeping and TP away. The Chain Frost coming in will bounce onto K9 and Jeff, then Jeff again, and the Boundless Strike will get the kill, and it will keep bouncing. It will keep bouncing. K9 will go down to the Jingu Master as well. Rockfella is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Spartan will get a double kill. They're jumping in the Chakram onto E1. 4 staffs there, but Rockfella jumps in immediately. E1's going to go down. Maybe no. The Torrent is there. The Ice Path as well is beautiful. And Spetch will go down next. Lifesteal is the only survivor. He's got TP, but he doesn't have... No, he'll be fine. The Rage is enough. And 4 of the Dire go down. And now it's the Radiant's turn to push. Sean up in 1 minute 30 seconds. And now Kunka has a double damage and a Daedalus. And Lifestealer is next. The Rage up, so he won't be able to do anything really. As it looks like this could be the end. Witch Doctor's back. Sven does have buyback still. But the Boundless Strike immediately on the Witch Doctor. So much damage. He'll go down. At least there wasn't the buyback there. Here we go. Here come the buybacks. Timbersaw jumps back in. The Tombstone will be there, but it won't do fuck all against this Kunka. Oh my god. K9 gets ripped apart by the double damage Tidebringer. The Chain Frost jumps in only on Spetch to slow him down. The Timber Chain's there. The Ghost Ship will miss. Lifestealer, the 4-star, the Sinister Gaze onto Timbersaw in the meantime. The one girl's command. Spetch, Shiva's guard as well. But Rockfella jumps in with the God Strength. The static link though on the Razor in the backline. It will do the work. And Sven will be reduced to a puppy. Jakiro will go down thanks to the Stormhammer. Kunka can just keep going in. Sparta will try and get the kill. Spetch is so low and he'll go down thanks to the Daedalus. And Sparta's getting low as well. He'll go down. Rockfella almost dead himself. 3 for 3, but no. The Radiant have buyback and you don't.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
And Sven has to go back to base while they watch Kunka destroy the barracks. There's nothing they can do. And again, the Radiant is holding on to those buybacks. Sven still has buyback himself. But now it's time for Radiant to push in. 80 seconds without a Timbersaw, 80 seconds without a tank. Salt Curious will be coming to the Sven now, but he doesn't have God Strength for another 30 seconds. BKB is at 6 second usage. Razor's BKB is also at 6 seconds. And the Undying just gets fucking melted by that Tidebringer. This is why Kunka's not allowed in pubs. Like, in competitive play, it's even worse, because once you get Daedaluses, then it's fucking over. Because you just go on the sidelines, you just hit one creep, and then the Tidebringer damage with double damage, and you just... well, you're one shot Undying from full health. Simple as that. Shakira will spot out that Roshan is up. Timbersaw up in 30 seconds, meanwhile. Rockfella keeps on pushing. Doesn't have a choice in level 25 yet. What will you go for? It will be the 40 God Strength. Keep him alive a lot longer. Will do the damage. Will be placed down, so we'll see that. The Observer Ward, the Torrent as well. But they have the wards there already. And down goes that Sentry Ward. Sorry, Observer Ward. And bye-bye, that's Vision. The Radiant have the complete control. They have got a ward on in the jungle as well, so they can see the Lifestealer waiting for someone. They won't find. Okay, X-Mark, so Rockfella will get some Tidebringer damage, but the speed and X-Marks will bring him back. X-Marks again, just to get rid of the wave. Macaroni. Ooh. See, that's half of his health, and it didn't even crit. Sparta trying to solo Roshan, but that didn't go well. So now he'll wait for his team. X-Marks TP to the bot lane. Won't really do much this time. X-Marks again. When you have literally no cooldown, the X-Marks again. The God Strength, the BKB. Now he's in trouble. The Ghost Ship coming in as well. So much damage onto the Kunkka. But can he get away? The Stormhammer just in time. And then he'll go down thanks to the Whirly Death. An E1! Jesus fucking Christ, Rockfella. That 40 strength really does a fucking number. The Chrysalis as well just tears them apart. And this is where they take tier 3s. Conqueror is dead, but does have buyback. They want to force this, but they need the creeps, and Sparta's making sure they don't get any. What a rule of thumb. Don't piss off a level 25 Sven. You will fuck up your day. We'll clear out the Sentry Ward and get rid of it. Lich will know they're doing Roshan, but again, it's just the illusion. Sparta will be pushing out the bot lane at the same time. Wants to get a quick kill on the tower while they're doing Roshan, but this is giving up Aegis and Cheese. Undying will be the one to TP back. It will be Lifestealer to take it, and Spetch with the cheese. Right. In trouble. Sparta will be TP away, but the stun onto the trees. Now he's on top of the Maledicts as well. That was a bit of a misplay. You TP on top of the trees, people can see you, and people can get rid of that fucking tree. All of the Dire TP back for that, and that was well played. They needed that kill. And the net worth being brought back to under 1k. The problem is this Kunkka. They need the lockdown for this Kunkka. And the only thing they have is the Abyssal Blade and the Storm Honey. And the Paralyzing... Okay, they have a lot of things. But the Silver Edge really does a number. Kunkka going through the jungle. Doesn't have X marks this time. Spetch is invisible as well. X marks. Spetch can see the Chakram coming in. A Whirling Death as well, but again, Torrent will not land in, he'll just TP away. Well, Spetch will get some free money. Doctrine Court just completed as well. Razor, the tanky boy of the Assault Cuirass, doing the work. X marks jumping in, doesn't have anyone to crit, so he will go back. Same time though, Rockfella just pushing in that tier 2 top. Down that will go. And let's see what they can pull off here. Kunkka waiting on the high ground. 2 clarities in back, excuse me. Oh my god, alright, Lifestealer, be careful. The X mark's coming in, the rage as well. Just getting rid of the X mark. Yeah, Spetch jumping in. Rockfella got on the sidelines. E1, he's in trouble, but the static link onto the Sven will do enough. BKB doesn't affect it. Spetch going to be X marked the torrent as well. The Tidebringer lands onto Jeff and the K9 as well. The Wukong to command. It's got the range, but everyone's going to back away in time. The Boundless strike onto Sven and the Spetch. The Yule Scepter, he comes up. The disarm as well. He's stunned up. He's disarmed. Can he really do anything? The BKB popped by Regu. Sven will go down, and now Lifestealer has to get out. Spetch will try and do the work. The Chain Frost bounces in between. Kunkka will get the kill onto Witch Doctor in the meantime. Lifestealer wants to jump in, but he gets Ice Path. Razor to the target, but the stun, the damage onto the Undying will do too much. And now the Aegis will be popped on the Lifestealer, and now you're in trouble. Spetch is in the area as well if they want to do anything. Lifestealer jumps back in, will jump into Spetch, and he'll just Timber Chain away as much as he can. 3 dead and no one died on the Radiant. Stun up in 1 second, but won't be in time. And the smoke from the Jakiro, they will hard push mid. The Razor on the backlines just as Rockfella jumped in. They couldn't even get the kill on the Lich because of the static length damage. Now, Fire in a rock and a hard place. Sinister Gaze on the high ground. Spetch is in trouble. The Chain Frost is there. And the Boundless Strike as well. The Jingu Mastery. Gonna get the life steals. Has to Shiva's guard. But the bounce onto the Chain Frost as well. Now Undying's in trouble. The Abyssal Blade onto Monkey King. Meanwhile, Rockfella gets the damage. 26 damage only taken. So he can do the work. Sparta dodges the stun with the Mischief. The Ice Path bounces onto the Sven, but he'll go down. The Lifestealer wants to keep on going. The Kunkka is next. The Stormhammer does land on the E1 as well. Lifestealer gonna change targets, maybe? No. And Dire hold it. And they don't even have to expend bio, actually. Never mind. I lied. Sven and Undying brought back. They want to keep this pushing. They don't know if they have buffs, but double damage on the Kunkka. Now this is a problem. You don't want those creeps to come on because it's going to be a hell of an X-Mark. The Tidebringer doesn't land though, and he's stunned up, and immediately the Flesh Wounds is there. The buyback's coming in. Regu will go down. The stun is there. He'll have to BKB away, and it will do enough. The Armlet Toggle going to be enough to save him. The Boundless Strike in. The Sinister Gaze up into the high ground. Sven, he's in trouble. He's disarmed as well. Rockfella has to get out, but he won't be able to. Down he goes. 125 seconds on the sidelines. The Sinister Gaze on top, bringing him up into the high ground. And now you've got no Sven. But the buybacks were committed. Sparta, E1, and Scooby doing the work. Lifestealer doing as much as he can. Does. He's going, I believe, for Mjolnir next. Does have buyback as well if he wants to go. Does have TP in case he wants. Sparta wants to find the Witch Doctor. He'll Glimmer Cape away. Spetch just going to be clearing as much as he can. The Sensor Gaze though. Will it bring him down low enough? No, it won't. Be the Ice Blast there. He's stunned up. A Liquid Fire just going to do a little bit of damage. The Shiva's Guard popped. Won't do enough. Search Ward down. Sparta looking up. See what he can do. X marks on the Kunga. Wants to get a quick Tidebringer crit. Will it land? Yes, it will. With the Rage up. The Flesh Wounds onto Kunga as well, but it won't be do much. The Chakram onto Sparta. Sven still down 50 seconds. Spetch has to shift his guard, and the Sinister Gaze is there. It will be brought down onto the high ground, but he does have the start paralyzing task help. The X marks jumping on the Witch Doctor. He'll yawls it off. And Dire, they will hold. Sven on the brink of coming back. Again. Now is the time where you have to be careful. Sparta will get the kill. The paralyzing cast jumping in the rage. Sparta will BKB. The Wukong's command is not there. Everyone's walked out of that with fucking ease. Spetch will just wait for the Sinister Gaze onto Lifestealer, won't really do enough. The Shiva's Guard, the Scooby, he's in trouble. The Lifestealer jumping on. The BKB, the Chain Frost bounces in between three. The Canine will take the most brunt of it though. Spetch, he's in trouble. He'll go down. He'll almost go down. The Torrent, he'll land away. The Timber Chain is there. The Tidebringer almost does the damage. But Rockfella jumping over the back lines, get the quick kill onto 2. And Jeff gonna get another kill onto Lich as well. Kunga has to buy back, but Monkey King and Lich don't have buyback. Rockfella with the blink of a century, and the Daedalus does the work. And a BKB is waiting for them in the bot lane. Kunga buys back. And has a Divine. Jakira will buy back as well. Jeff will spot out the double damage, but Rockfella won't even need it. Now they have to take down this. If they take down this Kunga, it's game over. If Kunga takes down another, it's game over. The Divine, there's a second Divine on the way as well. They want this crit. Can they get it? They'll land it on the Lifestealer. They will see. They will know that something's up. That Daedalus damage is not what you'd expect. They have to know it's a Divine. Again, Monkey King and Lich, the two cores, will be down. Lifestealer pauses. And this sees ping issues again. And my, we're in for a fucking treat. Why is MSN Moose jumped up? Spetch, oh my god, that's an awesome. That's a fucking awesome way to look at that. Jesus Christ. That's a poster. Look at that. That is beautiful. Fucking snip that, or clip that, or whatever the fuck. I'm taking a fucking screenshot. That is beautiful. The Shiva's Guard and the Willing Death as well. What else have we got? Anything cool going on here? Jakira just looking. It's just staring straight into the face of death. Razor just staring at the oncoming storm. Kunka. He doesn't even want to look. He's just like, cool guys, don't look at divine explosions. Already popped out Timber's Tim. Witch Doctor is there. The Lifestealer, he'll be walking back. The double damage is there for another 12 seconds. Undying in the meantime sees, I believe, oh no, he'll be on the sidelines. Sven is on the brink of finding a haste. And if he waits another 10 seconds after he gets that haste, it might even be a double damage. we can do with this thing. Do, do, do.
The maggots clean you.
Reconnected. Okay, ping, we play. Ready, set, go. And there we go, Sven gets that haste, and what, pray tell, will be waiting for him in it 1 second. Haste and a regen. Special jumping in with the war cry jumping. Getting the speed, fetch, doing the torrent. Onto life stealer. There we go. Getting the damage. The help of the divine. Also liquefied, jumping the Xbox again. Just waiting for the Tidebringer effect. Spetch builds up. He'll be getting rid of this tower, but the back door comes in. It doesn't matter to the God Strength. Up it comes. And those barracks will be history. Oh, but the jump in. K9 getting low. The Xbox again will keep him alive. The Stormhammer onto the Jakiro. They have to know. They have to know what's going on. Bunker has a second Divine. And a Daedalus and a BKB.
Radiant are scanning.
Let's see what we can do. Regu, oh my fucking. With the Daedalus, that's 2,654 damage. Eye of Skadi picked up on the Monkey King.
Are scanning.
Let's see what he can do with this. This is the end time. Almost hitting 60 minutes in game 1. Game 1, I repeat. But again, if Regu gets caught out, this is all over. The Divine could come in the most clutch or the most throw of the game. So meanwhile gets his MKB, swaps out his Blink Dagger. Don't have that Blink potential anymore. Which is fair enough. You need it against Gets this again. 2,653 damage. Correct me. But the stuns are in play. Undying is just smoke. Question is, how will they use it? Kunka keeps X marks in, just getting rid of those creeps.
X marks the spot.
And those divines gonna come in really handy. Moonshard gonna be built next. And you got 2 divines. Moonshard is very good, and oh my god! All right, Kunka practically just doesn't even care about the bot lane. Weaver's gone. Undying will spot out the Roshan with Refresher, but they will also ping out
Dire's bottom barracks
the
are under
bottom lane. Trouble number 2. The X-Mark comes in. Spetch might be having a trouble. The half of the health goes down. They have. There's no way. Oh, speaking of which, Sparta gets caught out. And now Kunka has to be a bit careful. Timber chain coming in. He does have the invis. Keeps on a timber chaining. Have to sentry ward down. This is where Timberzone has to play it super fucking safe. Sparta gets kicked out by that. I think Sentry Ward got him. I'm not sure. So he'll go down. 68 seconds on the sidelines. No buyback. And the last tier 2 is a knock-in for the Dire. They'll wait for the creeps. But this is the perfect opportunity for Kunka.
Radiant's bottom
He'll be top lane though. I'll spawn him out. Tier 2 tower will go down.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Dance is coming in, and here comes the Kunka. The X-Mark's jumping in. Will he want to get something? Doesn't look like he can. He'll just flick it back. And I'm pretty sure the Dire know at this point he's got divines. They haven't pinged it. They haven't said it like. They haven't pinged like the ult thing. They're like, Kunka's got a divine, but I'm assuming they know. That's why they're playing it very carefully. And yep, I'll swap out the Blink Dagger with the Vladimir's. Other way around, sorry, the Vladimir's for the Blink Dagger, because they need that jump for the Kunka. The X-Marks comes in as Spetch will TP in. He'll lose half of his health. The Hex immediately. Witch Doctor's in the area, but the X-Mark is there still, so he will be fine. Then Stormhammer jumps in, the BKB is there, Stormhammer Bolt, the Storm Bolt is there as well. BKB popped on the Kunka, that will run out. Like I said, they need the jump. But the BKB will prevent that. They do have 60 seconds to play with though. And oh no. The Dire's courier have spotted out Layla present. Question is, will the Sven take it this time? Or will he leave it? I do see it with the ward as well. No, actually, no, they don't. Might not have spotted it with the courier, so let's see what they do. Looks like Rockfella's going to be just going for the ancients. Doing as much as they can, but what else can they really do? Instead, Rockfella will be taking the shrine. No god strength needed, just pure brute force. And again, this is game 1.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Now wait for the 65-minute bounty runes. Will do so much. Undying will spot out the double damage. Now Sven will come a running. No, looks like Lifestealer will do instead. He'll jump in. I think he'll secure it for the Sven. He's got invisibility, and Lifestealer will take the double damage. Will he invest into Undying? And there's a question, will he just book it? Looks like he'll just book it. Have to book it, run it. X marks with 8 seconds. Undying. So Lifestealer does show himself with the BKB. Spetch. Keeping the issue of his guard as well. Sparta in the meantime doing the work. Pushing out this wave. The damage from both teams. The only thing that's keeping him alive. Everyone has buyback apart from that Monkey King. Let's see what we do here. We have to let people back in, see him to get a Tidebringer kill, but it won't be enough. Sparta, meanwhile, just getting rid of the creeps. And they do see Rockfella. They've jumped in with the life and the BKB. The damage as well. And now Regu, he's gonna go down, and that's the Divines on the ground. The Sinister Gaze onto the Timbersaw, gonna keep him a little bit trapped in the ice pass there. And the Chain Frost will do so much. And now the Jab's gonna go down as well. The Divines will be reclaimed. The Aegis is popped, and now he'll have to the Undying. Sorry, not the Aegis. Undying will run away. Lifestealer will claim one of the Divines. Kunko will pick the other one up for himself. Witch Doctor buys back the Hex onto Monkey King and the Timber Chain away. So much happened there, but Sven was ultimately the one caught off guard. He jumped in expecting to find a quick kill, but instead met the raft that is the Razor with Assault Cuirass. The Chain Frost as well. Don't get me fucking started on that Chain Frost. It's just magnifique. Meanwhile, Arg Scepter coming up on the Jakiro.
Dire are scanning.
And the rest of the diet, the X marks the Razor. He's in trouble. He's hexed up. Regu will cancel the TP. The Boundless Strike coming in. The Ghost Scepter. Witch Doctor will go down pretty quickly. And Sven buys back the Abyssal Blade onto the Razor. He'll go down, but the Yules is there. The Tidebringer for the Divine as well. Regu's got the BKB. And K9 will be going down so quickly. Spectre will get the quick kill onto the Razor. The Soul Rip as well, keeping him alive. But the Torrent, the Hex is there as well. Sparta will try and jump in. Spetch, but he'll be brought back with the X marks. The Boundless Strike as well will get him down. Does have buyback, and he will use it. Sven not able to do anything. He's backed away, and both Divines reclaimed. And a Moonshard to boot. Meanwhile, oh no, Lifestealer, he's in trouble. The Chain Frost doesn't proc because of the Rage. So that's one of the ults down. The X mark, he'd be back to base. Back up again, Spetch. A bit of trouble. Hex. And Sparta, you almost up. Sven trying to jump in. God Strength as well, trying to get a quick goal of the Ice Path. The Ghost Ship is there as well. And the damage from the Divine Rapier. And the Daedalus does so much. Spetch is in trouble. He'll go down to the Jakiro Brackapire. Down goes the Sven as well. Lifestealer is the only one left alive. And GG well played is finally called. The Divine did so much. What a play. And Chain Frost there was not half bad either. GG well played. Right. Regu victory. But again, this is game one. This is not your average everyday game one. Oh, actually, I'm the only one here. Oh, yeah. And then we will be back when we get into the second game. Let's talk about game. talk about game 1 for a little bit as we go into game 2. The pick up the divine rapiers are going to be so good, so good. I love them. It was amazing. Can we get a clap in chat? With the Kunkka, did so much. The Chain Frost as well was off the hooks every single time they used it. It was magnifique. Anyway, I'm going to go for a little bit while I get some sustenance. And until then, I'll leave you with music, if I can bring it up.
team banned.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. Greetings and salutations. Let's just fix this real quick. Meme review. So the bands: Grimstroke, Magnus, Sven, Lone Druid, and Gunga. Yeah, those are definitely the bands I would go for, because that was a bit of a bitch of a game for Sven and Gunga. So let's see what they go for instead. Come on, Streamlabs. Stop being such a cuck. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Okay. Sort it. Let me change you. So, what we got? Fic 1. Lich again. They want, yeah, the Chain Frosted magic last game, so only right to pick him again. Let's see what they respond with instead. There we go, 1-0. And I will respond in kind with another Undying. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why, but okay, let's find out. Oh! Immediately, the second pick Invoker. They want Spetch to be back. They want a game too. Now, right. So, last time we casted Spetch Invoker, things went pretty special. Let's see what the Radiant answer in tow with. Disruptor will be picked. So that'll be good with the Static Storm, silencing the Invoker. So he won't be able to do anything. Second pick Invoker though, that is making sure he's not banned. So well played there. Meanwhile, my friends are just doing shit. I don't know what. Alright, cool. Oh, hang on. Hang on! Hey. Fourth ban for the Radiant will be the PL, and the Pugnet will be banned immediately on the Dire. They don't want to be against that as an Invoker. They want to show people what the Spetch Invoker is like, and they will answer in kind. But will they answer in kind with something that can counter the Invoker? That is the question. They've already pitched the Lich and Disruptor. But what can they go instead? What don't they want to be? They want to make sure that they get rid of all the lockdown heroes, Radiant. So, for me, who would you get rid of? I would get rid of Darkseer. Dazzle's also a pretty nice band as well. Does a lot of damage. Anti-Mage will be banned immediately by the Dire. Making sure he's not a thing. They want to make sure this Invoker is relatively unchallenged, and Lifestealer will be picked again. And Razor will be picked up as well. Immediate counter to the Lifestealer. And a quite nice counter to the Invoker as well. But they have left themselves open. There are no tanks. So, you might want to do something about that. Unless they go Assault Kyrus again. I don't know. Maybe a pause for techies. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'll stop. Rubik would be nice. Rubik would be very nice here. I mean, there's steel as well. There's loads of steals that will be really beneficial. The Static Storm, the Kinetic Field, the Chain Frost. Depends if anyone can really play Rubik. Right, let's find out what we can do here. 1 minute 40 seconds left on the reserve time. See what we can do with this. Everyone's buggered off. Also, I will turn on the breakaway logo for the next match. I did forget about that after I turned it off in the draft. But we'll be back now. 1 minute 20 seconds left to think of who to pick. You wanted to pick someone. I'd honestly still pick Rubik. Or techies. Rubik techies are someone that can hit, like, do the burst damage and doesn't require the static link to offend them per se, because the static link only takes damage. And if you take so much damage from people who don't have that much damage, then, well, it's not really going to do much, and their abilities are still going to be in place. So Rubik techies, Witch Doctor be quite nice, but he relies on right click as well.
Radiant team pick.
Here's the pick. Witch Doctor. Like I said, now I'll call that a predict because I did say Witch Doctor would be nice. So yeah, I would have thought Rubik, but Deathward's quite nice here as well. It's not quite nice though with the glimpse of the Disruptor and also the Static Storm.
10 seconds remaining.
Now let's see what the Radiant will answer in
5
tow
seconds
with.
remaining.
You've already got the pos 5 and 4, you've got the pos 3 of the Razor, so now you're going to have to go for the mid. Who do you want to go against the Invoker? To be honest, Pudge is quite nice here. A good lockdown, the Rage having to be popped immediately and then be brought back into the range of everybody, so that's quite nice, but not sure if anyone can really Pudge mid.
Dire team back.
Faceless
And
void.
it will be Faceless Void. Pos 2 is here. So now it's the Dire's turn to choose what they don't want to be against in the mid lane. Pugner's already banned, so maybe I would ban a Morphling.
10 seconds.
He would be
remaining.
very nice here.
5
Stealing the
seconds
Rage, stealing the Spells Invoker, stealing a lot of shit. I'd ban that Morphling if I were you, sir. But then again, they know the players better than I. They might not have a Morphling player, so they might leave it at that. Let's find out. God damn, my fucking thing's got so many views. So I'm just looking at other shit now.
Radiant team back.
It will be the OD. You don't want to be against the OD as an Invoker. That's also a very good ban. Right, let's see. How many millions? Let's have a look. 11.6k.
10
Alright,
seconds remaining. Radiant team
as
pick.
you do. And Centaur will be banned out next. For the Dire, they don't want to be against that. Sorry, yeah, as in the Radiant don't want to be against. So Centaur, it's good stun, good tank, good rule of thumb. And who do you go? Oh! Oh no!
10 seconds
There's been
remaining.
one person that they've left out, who is extremely
5
good.
seconds remaining.
And I'm sad that they've left him out. That means he's wide open. Let's see the Husker. He's gonna be very good against this. The Rage is gonna not really do much because it's a passive Burning Spears, and it does so much damage to the Invoker. Gonna get him off as well. So let's see it. Give me a show me Husker. Probably. Yeah, I'd say Husker. See if I'm right. Oh, yawning is free. 30 seconds left on the clock. Of the reserve time, Mr. AC, they want to pull this series to a swift finish. With that almost over an hour long game.
Dire
And
team
we'll pull it back with Husker Pangolia. Okay. Lucky Shot's going to do a lot of work. The silence onto the Invoker. And we'll do a lot. Also the disarm onto the Life Stealer before he can get his rage off. So yeah, Pan's a good pick.
10 seconds remaining.
But I was honestly expecting to see a Husker.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see who the Dire go for instead. Wraith King will be picked. I haven't seen Wraith King in Regu actually. This will be the first time. Anyway, here we go. On the Radiant side, Gook Nukem as the Lich, E1 as the Disruptus, Gilmo as the Razor, Sparta on the Faceless Void, and Regu on the Pangolia. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, we have... Come on, Undying fucking pick. There we go. K9 on the Undying, Spetch on the Invoker once again, Gertho on Lifestealer, Jeff Bobers as the Witch Doctor, and Rockfella on the Wraith King as we go into game number 2 of this breakaway round 3. Who do I think's going to win looking at the draft? I think the Dire. I think the Pangolia was an alright pick, but it wasn't necessarily the best pick, especially now that they've got a Wraith King. Because that silence doesn't get rid of reincarnation, sir. So the first item he'll be picking up will probably definitely be Diffusal Blade. So let's see what they can pull out the bag here. Scooby going Razor again. So yeah, I think the Dire have this. I think we'll be brought to a game number 3. And here we go. Regu, Gook, Eon, Soma, and Sparta. We're looking to hold and looking to reclaim that series. Here we go. No co-casters again this time. Annoyingly. Okay, there we go. 2 seconds. Indeed, looking forward to this. The Dire. So here's what we've got for team fight potential and like as a caster. Got Chain Frost, smashing. Static Storm, smashing. Plasma Field, not so smashing but does a lot. Faceless Chrono, Rolling Thunder, does so much. Wraith King is a bit of a beast. Death Ward gonna be put down a lot and do a lot of damage in the early game. Invoker, I've seen Spetch and I've also seen a lot of Invoker players. I've seen Miracle, he's also a good kill. Lifestealer with the right clicks and Undying with the Tombstone. Last time the Tombstone didn't really mean much because his farm was excluded because of the Lifestealer lets the Razor static link him, and Undying was allowed to fall down. As we go into game number 2. Are we ready? We are. So Pangolia mid lane again. We saw this again. Yeah, we saw this yesterday. And now we'll see it again today. Disruptor and Sparta. Sorry, E1 and Sparta are going to be in the bottom lane, and Lich. And the Razor will be top lane. Undying doing his little dance of death. Are we placing down a ward? Disruptor will see him. And K9, yeah, gonna go up onto E1. The right clicking in decay as well. Bring him down to 540 health.
30 seconds.
This is just
to
so they can get away from the rune spot. Meanwhile, Gook looking for a pick-off as well. Undying wants to keep going. Doesn't know that Sparta's in the area. Doesn't have anything up yet. Everything just holding it. Meanwhile, Gook and Scooby, they're looking for it. Gook's gonna come in. Scooby. Sparta gonna be decayed again.
The battle begins.
Looks like actually they've played it well. Sparta gonna get the dyers. And I believe that will be 2 for 2 again. And now comes the waiting game. Spetch gonna be blocking up the creep wave. And whoops, Pangolia. Not your best creep wave block. Spetch will get the first last hit of the game. Together, just doing what he did last time. Getting the farm up, doing what he has to. Spetch, meanwhile, Pangolia only just got his first last hit. The cold snap already. On to Regu. Good, getting a bit low. Jeff looking for Lich. The right click's coming in from either side. Razor's in the area as well if he wants a static link. It doesn't look like he will. Invoker getting a bit low. Other than that, should be fine. Sparta also feeling it with the Wrath. All the Wraith Kings are up. The Disruptor's actually a bit trapped in. Decay is again. 12 strength stolen, 150 health. A few right clicks and he'll go down, but he was skillfully going through the trees and will tango up at the same time. So he'll be fine. Spetch, in a bit of trouble. Swashbuckle gonna get some challenge with the shield crashes there. The one more right click will do it, but he got Fairy Fire, so he will turn. And we'll be fine. Dying. More strength stolen on the Disruptor. We'll get some health back. Thanks to it, but Witch Doctor is right clicking down Gook Nukem. Wants to get him away from the lane, and he's doing a fine job of it. Meanwhile, Thunderstrike on the Undying with 12 strength stolen on the Disruptor. Not really do anything. Illusion popped on the Invoker. Sparta will be in a bit of trouble there, but he does have Time Walk, and he will Time Walk away. Gook meanwhile with Jeff. Jeff's gonna get static linked up, and this should be first blood. Sunstrike coming in, which lands on Gook. The Maledict is there as well, but he'll salve back up. The evade on the high ground will make sure that the salve goes to the full duration. We'll be back to square one. Undying, losing the strength. Gain back another 8. Sunstrike not quite enough to really do anything. Of course, it is only level 2. Meanwhile, Sparta getting a bit low for his boots, but he's also looking for it. Rockfella getting the last hits at the same time. Faceless is in the lead for the last hits. Let's see what we can do now. They're just doing some damage off. Undying 20 strength stolen, 12 from the Faceless Void. The stun coming in, the Sunstrike as well. Sparta's in trouble, but the Time Walk is time perfect, and K9's trapped! He's actually going to go down. He will be the first blood. The kinetic field does the work. Timed perfectly. Sunstrike will land, but the Time Walk won't. And now Rockfella wants to go on Sparta. Sparta trying to get the time lock crit. The crit though from Sparta, and the Wraith Fire Blast will get the kill. The bashes were not with Sparta that time. And Undying gets glimpsed back to base. So we'll be back to 1-1. The Lifestealer getting back some farm. Razor 3 above 5. Nice ahead. Spetch. A bit of trouble to Swashbuckle again in the shell crash. I'll do the work. Oh, Rockfella, right clicking down Sparta again, wants to get the time lock proc. It's only level 2, so there's only a 14% chance it will happen. Meanwhile, Goop will get the kill onto Jeff, with the help of the 56 damage stolen from the static link. And here's the first fight for the runes. The time lock finally comes in onto the Undying. And Faceless will take it right under the nose of the Undying. And that'll be 4 bounty runes the way of the Radiant. Time walk away from the crit from the Wraith King. Spetch going low again. Time to swashbuckle on the shell crash again. Spetch has to walk away. The cold snap is there. Turn it for a little bit. And Regu owning this lane. Invoker it. Winning in the last hits. Isn't doing that well. Goop. Meanwhile, the frost shields onto Jeff, and the frost shield slow him down for the static link damage, and he will go down. And now Life Stealer has to be careful because the damage from Razor is 60 plus 66, which isn't a lot now, but it is a lot for the early game. Bringing Life Stealer down to almost half of his health. Sparta, meanwhile, trying to do the Mortal Strike. More time walk away. Again. And K9 is wanting to get that decay. Thunder Strike onto Rockfella. More decay onto the Faceless. They want to get a kill again, but the target will be Faceless. He does have time walk back up, so he can't really do much. Decay again. That's 12. Okay, Sparta, the stun strike coming in, and it'll land, but the time walk again is perfectly timed. He'll be back up to full health from literally a slither of health, and now static link meanwhile into Jeff, and he'll go down once again. Sparta, you glorious son of a bitch. Does the work. Times it again. Sunstrike does do a lot. Level 4. But again, Time Walk is such a good ability against this. Fangolia will be up in the last hits now. Only fun is available. He doesn't have any mana for it, so I won't be using it anytime soon. Pan looking for the rune. Neither rune will spawn yet. Another 20 seconds. Jeff has TP'd back to bot. Try and go on. Get a quick kill, but that will be enough. Undying's coming to mid lane as well. Just going to soul rip Spetch for a little bit of health. And Life Stealer left alone. Let's go to the net worth. Razor on top, Pangolia. Second place, Invoker quite close behind the Pangolia, but still behind. Jeff will find E1. Right click coming in, and Sparta and Regu will be healing up in the shrine.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ice King actually doing the getting back up in the net worth, but little does he know, Sparta's in the area with E1. Who have Chrono if they want to. Right click's coming in. Will they use it? Incarnation is up. Meanwhile, Scooby will get a kill on K9 again. I don't think they want to race this Chrono because he's got reincarnation. The paralyzing cast. The Time Walk will do the damage. And now the Chrono onto 2. And Witch Dog is in trouble. The Time Walk's there and the stun as well. Jeff gonna go down to Thunder Strike. The stun, the paralyzing cast gone to Sparta. But well timed for the Chrono again. Waited for Rockfella to have no reincarnation before he struck back. Scooby a little bit low. To the open wounds, but he'll be fine. An Arcane Rune picked up on Regu. Disarmed. Invoker, he's in trouble. Now disarmed Still the tornado coming in the chaos meter as well, but they'll dodge away with the swashbuckle, the cold snap, and now Spetch, he's in trouble. Does have the ghost walk though. Can he dodge it? Yes, he can. He'll walk back into lane. Can Regu get a lucky hit? Doesn't look like they'll find him, as Spetch will be healing back up with the Quas. Dying meanwhile, dancing around. Tombstone onto the Sparta. Does have Time Walk available to him if he wants to. Next goes there, the Sunstrike again. This time, one more. No! Again, the Time Walk saves his life. And there's nothing they can do again. The Tombstone zombies will reveal where he is. The Decay coming out again as well. 4 seconds until Time Walk.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It's
attack.
actually trapped in, but you'll Time Walk away and TP as well.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And again, Spetch getting so close with those Sunstrikes, but god damn if that's not an impressive Faceless Void. Sparta, you glorious son of a bitch. Meanwhile, mid lane, Pangolia starting to ease ahead of Spetch. Sorry, Regu starting to ease ahead of Spetch.
Dire's top tower.
Swashbuckle on the Seal Crest again, the silence onto Spetch. E1 is in the area. He's behind. He'll put a sentry ward down. He'll keep going. The Swashbuckle, the Rolling Thunder as well. He's silenced up so he can't do anything, and he will definitely go down. But the Ghost Walk is there! Again, timed perfectly. The glimpse back onto the Wraith King. Invoker surviving again. The Ghost Walk timed to perfection. There's a lot of time to perfection and things, isn't there? There's the Time Walk, there's the Ghost Walk. There's a lot of time. Walk down there. Swashbuckle's getting Spetch solo again. It's always with the damage. Rolling Thunder up in 25 seconds. Rockfella gonna be taking some farm mid. Pangolia is with E1 with the kinetic field. Swashbuckle does miss with the Freight Fire, but it's in. And the stun. And the Sunstrike as well. Now he's in trouble. The Shield Crash gonna save him back life for a little bit longer, but Regu is being chased by Rockfella. Can he get the crit? The glimpse back. Jeff's gonna go down. The Maledict onto E1 as well. Regu just gonna stay behind. Will get slowed. Rolling Thunder jumping in. Spetch, now he's in trouble. Doesn't have Ghost Walk available to him, and he will almost certainly go down. He doesn't have enough mana for it, and down he goes finally. Frost Shield gonna keep Rockfella at bay. The Wraith Fire Blast comes in, but I'm pretty sure he can survive, and he will. Meanwhile, Razor getting some good static link damage off onto the Lifestealer. And this Pangolia showing what he can do mid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Rockfella just farming at the mid lane. Invoker will be going bot to try and get that kill on the Faceless that's been denied to him 3 times. 3 times that Time Walk's been perfect. Let's find out where you got. E1 gonna go up to top instead. The Infest pull out by the Lifestealer. Back Regu will get the kill on Witch Doctor mid lane. The help of Shield Crash and Swashbuckle. He'll go down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
9-3. 3k gold lead so far. What can the Dire do in answer to this? And more importantly, what can the Radiant do to keep this league going? Jeff spots out the Disruptor, wants to go on. Rockfella jumps in. The Tombstone's there, the kinetic field as well. The Sunstrike, will it get the kill finally? Yes, it will. Rockfella with the final right click, the Soul Rip onto Razor, but that won't do anything. They'll settle for E1. Sunstrike finally doing the work. No Time Walk this time. Swashbuckle again. Shield Crash doesn't quite land on the Invoker this time. Tombstone, walking on Rockfella, jumps in on the lich, the stun, the yawls is there though, the Chain Frost bounces, but it only bounces twice. Now, here we go, the Chrono onto 3, but the Paralyzing Cast keeps the charger alive for a little bit longer. Now they bash the Time Walk onto Jeff, and Regu jumps in, gets the quick kill onto Lifestealer as well. The 3-man Chrono, the 3-man kill. And Spetch could be next. He'll walk away under the cover of the jungle. We'll be trying to get some creeps as well. No Chrono, so no jumping for the Faceless. More Gook. The Chain Frost was perfect again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's broke, don't fix it. Yeah. Pangola's coming mid. Doesn't have Rolling Thunder available in level 2. And Genetic Field is up as well. Rockfella will jump back. It's a lucky shot. Only level 1. But the chance is still the same. The only thing it does is the duration. So he will take that. Oh, Spetch meanwhile trying to recover some of the lost health. The haste onto Rockfella. Now Pangolia is in trouble in case unless he swashbuckles away like that and gets the silence onto Rockfella to challenge her back away. Swashbuckle again onto Spetch. Shield Crash won't land on anyone this time. Spetch just trying his hardest. Same time, Sparta's 30 seconds until Chrono and Lifestealer is just trying to farm in jungle as well. The game of farming.
Dire's bottom tower is
And
under
the
attack.
ward from the Radiant will spot out the Lifestealer and the Witch Doctor. And they won't see him. They will wait for him. I'll ping it as well. I know. As Sparta will retreat. Just to get the farm he needs. Meanwhile, looking at the net worth. 5k net worth lead. And the leaders are all Radiant. Top 3 are Radiant. Spetch. Not doing well. Sparta's being pinged out. Plasma field. Into the Undying for a little bit of damage. Spetch though.
Dire's structures
Getting low
are
again.
fortified.
E1's in the area if he wants to kinetic field this again. Swashbuckle up in 2 seconds. Do they want to keep this going? The Dire really needs to kick it up a notch. If they want to take this to a game 3, or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't want to take this to a game 3.
Dire's
Dire
middle
scan,
tower
they do
is
know
under
e
attack.
they know someone's there. Don't know it's E1. Lifestealer. Jumps in. Swashbuckle, the glimpse immediately on the Lifestealer, so he'll be brought back. Sorry, Spetch will be brought back. Meanwhile, Laser getting a bit low, but he's not static in the Sinister Gaze. And Lich will fucking get dismantled. Down here goes the Maledict. Onto Taiwan, the Rolling Thunder. Well, won't land on anyone, but it will bounce back. The Rage on the Lifestealer, the Death Ward on the high ground. They won't see him, but it will keep going on the Rolling Thunder Pangolia. The Swashbuckle trying to get the kill. The Shield Crash will do it. The Silence on the Invoker. The Chaos Bot will do it. One more hit. The Chrono just misses the Invoker, but it lands. The Tornado will land on the Faceless as well. They will keep turning. The Time Walk is there. The Blink as well. Rockfella will be blinked back. With the glimpse of Sunstrike, not enough damage. The Time Walk's there again. The Shrine is available to them. But you did get the Pangolia. The Chrono just off the mark. Will get the kill. On the Witch Doctor. Sorry, I won't, because he got tornadoed. Never mind. He's going for the Undying. Hello. The Invoker takes back the top spot of the Dire. But still, the Razor, Faceless, and Pangolia are sitting high and mighty. And now, Razor wants to keep this mid pushed. Kooks in the area. They have an observer wars to see if any of the Radiant come from the right side, left side, sorry. Pangolia jumps into the swashbuckle. Won't really do much, but get rid of the creeps. Static Storm up in 2 seconds. Not to really do anything. Spar's taking a time walk onto the bounty room. Swashbuckle won't land this time with the stun. The Rockfella. Oh my god! The Sun Strike onto E1. And the damage from Rockefeller as well. Doesn't work. Swashbuckle on the Spetch again. Lucky shot won't quite land this time. As Undying will come up with Sentry Ward galore. No wards to claim this time. Poker disarmed. We'll have his Args. And Maelstrom is available to the Pangolia, the shield crash. The Maelstrom does land, the Rolling Thunder jumping in. And Undying will be the unwilling participant of the reviving. And the glimpse onto the Witch Doctor immediately. Brought back onto the Rolling Thunder. But Spetch, he's static linked up. The Chaos Meteor isn't going to land on anyone this time. Gook, the Frost Blast is there. And now the Gyre have to make a split second to Swashbuckle again onto Spetch. This time will only connect onto one. Won't to the Silence, but tier 1 will be going down mid lane, that's for sure. Spetch tries to deny it with the Alactory. The stun onto E1. The right click damage. That's going to do enough. Fuck, you know. Spetch though. Gonna go down. He's silenced. No Ghost Walk for you, but the stun for the paralyzing cast and the Witch Doctor on the sidelines will save Spetch's life, but Witch Doctor will pay for it. Rockfella jumps in. The stun's there onto Razor. The stun strike as well. He's getting solo, but the Frostbolt is there. The static link as well, just going to keep the Rockfella back on the sidelines. But Chronosphere is up and Faceless Void is mid. Do they want to keep going?
Radiant's top tower is falling.
Regu has played this Pangolia like a fiddle. Lifestealer hasn't been able to do much. No team fights, just been farming, but even then, quite a bit away from that Radiance.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kook. Gonna go up there. Raise Invoker back at base. We're TPing it back to mid. And now Sparta looking for that chrono target. Will it be the Lifestealer? Don't think he'll settle for just one person. Might do, we'll see. Time dilation. Won't quite land. Razor has the speed, phase boots. The Tombstone dropped down by the Undying. There's a ward there. And we'll see the Observer Ward, they'll ping it out. They'll say, look, they have a ward here. Let's fucking do something about it. Lifestealer. Jumping up, Lich will get rid of that ward with ease. And Regu again, waiting for the lucky shot procs. Faceless is in the area. But he'll just go to farm for a little bit longer. Spetch can't really do much against this. Swashbuckle silenced up again. MKB bought on the Pangolia now, going for Blink next. 6k gold lead, 16 to 9. But to be fair, Rockefeller's doing good. But will it be good enough? Faceless has BKB. Courier. Swashbuckle silences up the Invoker. Monkey King. Sorry, not Monkey King. Monkey King bar. This is damage. Smoke is just see up on the Undying. Just to see if he can get something here. Don't think he can. Rockefeller does spot you. Shadow Blink in straight onto E1. The Sunstrike is there immediately, and E1 will go down. The Sinister Gaze, the Chain Frost, bounce between K9, but the Yours is there. Regu will get the kill on Spetch in the meantime. The Chain Frost bounces between the group. Rockefeller's going to jump in. There's no need for fucking Chrono at all, but he will use it now the Reincarnation jumped up. The Regu tries to jump in, but the Blink is there from Rockefeller. Rockefeller will get the kill with the Skeletons. And Undying, he's in trouble. Swashbuckle and the Razor. Plasma Field will do the work. Spetch, meanwhile, dies on the high ground. And now, Lifestealer finally gets his Radiance. But it's not looking to be a long game this time. British Doctor looking on at Regu with his items galore, Your Scepter being built on the Invoker next.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rockefeller jumps in, the Sunstrike's there because he gets yours up immediately, so that Sunstrike stun will not be there. Rockefeller picks up a Desolator meanwhile. Sparta still has that Chrono. Has that potential. Lifestealer farming in the mid lane, almost coming up close to the Razor. With the help of that Midas.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Shadowblade being built on the Faceless Void, and a double damage being spotted out by the Radiant. Smoke comes in, Lich will pick it up before
Radiant's middle tower
the Dire can.
denied.
Middle tower indeed denied by the Faceless. And Wraith King still smoked up. Faceless just... oh god, he's so fucking close. One more attack. Sunstrike. Lich will go down. There's his level 18. There's his level 3 Chrono. There's the 5-second duration. Question is, who does he want to do it on? Don't think it'll be a solo target, Time Walk, but it... oh! Not quite far enough, sir. I'll have to walk around.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jeff. The same Witch Doctors we saw last game. Just gets his arcane boots. To 12, 7k gold lead. See what we can do. Sparta in the meantime. BKB's up. The Maledict's still there.
Dire's
They
middle
want
tower
to wait for
is
this. The
under
right click
attack.
damage coming off. The Time Walk. BKB is going to keep going, and he will get away. Regu in the area of quite a lot of the Dire, but he does have Blink. Rockefeller wants to jump in. This Swashbuckle away, it stuns him up. The Silence is blinking in. The Rolling Thunder though, he's stunned up and he'll die! The Sunstrike damage!
Is under attack.
All the way! He'll pick it out. Regu will say, look, they're taking tier 2.
Radiant's bottom
They
tower
will-
has fallen.
There's an Alacrity on the Lifestealer, that will go down, but Faceless. Oh no, oh no. Gather. He will ping that Faceless is missing. Where is he? He's right in the goddamn middle of you. And here we go. Rockefeller gonna take some damage. Tornado there. The BKB pop. There's Sparta. He'll jump in. He'll only get Spetch, but the Chain Frost jumps onto Rockefeller and K9. Spetch, the stun, the BKB, the Yours is there. The Soul Rip gonna keep K9 alive a little bit longer. The Spetch is trapped in the kinetic field and the Static Storm. Sparta, the BKB still going. Gather doing the work, but Fierce, Sinister gazed up, wants to go on the Razor. Will get the kill with the Infest Bomb, and Gook's gonna go down as well. The damage is so much. He'll be connected for a lot. Rockefeller jumps in with a Wraith Fire Blast as well. Down he goes, 4 dead. Sparta, he's gonna be next. Time walks up onto the high ground. The Paralyzing Cask is there. He will Shadow Amulet up. Regu getting the Silence onto the Wraith King. The Rage is there. Will cancel the Rolling Thunder, and Disruptor will buy back. All that for a Spetch. And then dying, the Rolling Thunder comes in. Lifestealer just... He'll be glimpsed back up though, onto the Rolling Thunder, and the Kinetic Field's going to keep him in line, and the Rolling Thunder, and the Lucky Shot, they're going to do so much, and Sparta's going to blink back with the Time Walk. Wraith King did so much with the Sunstrike, but the stun from the Paralyzing Cask keeps him alive, and the turn immediately. Regu doing the work, the Lucky Shot completely fucking it, and also the Paralyzing Cask saving Faceless life. Spetch. The Tornado. Wanted the Disruptor, but he doesn't know he's there. They want to get him onto the high ground. They want to say, look, we're not here. Oh! I'll tell you who is there, though, the Undying. On a ward mission. And it's a deadly ward mission. And he will go down as well. What will we see next? Regu going on Spetch. The silence is there. The shield crash as well. The right click to yawl. He'll have to yawls him. Spetch has Tornado up. The static link doesn't quite land, and neither does the swap bucket, so he'll be fine.
Dire's middle tower is
Regu
under
completed, and Chrono is back up. Meanwhile, Jeff! Oh my fucking god, you go down so quickly. The Tornado's there, the Chaos Meteor's there though. He's silenced up, disarmed as well. The Chain Frost coming in. The Chrono onto Spetch though. He's in trouble. The Plasma Field gonna go down. The BKB onto the Razor as well. Gather will have to run away. The buyback onto him on the Invoker. Gather wants to find a quick target. Sparta's got the Time Walk. 4 seconds left. The open wounds. The Kinetic Field won't quite land, but Sparta gonna keep going. The Glimpse back as well. And they will stop this. K9 wants to go on the Disruptor, but he'll force himself away. Sorry, the Lich will force the Disruptor away. And we will stop it there. But the Lifestealer actually going to go on Gook, because the Sinister Gaze is going to keep Gook alive for a little bit longer, because he Sunstrike just as the Sinister Gaze goes off. They would have hit him just a little bit later, but Lich doesn't have buyback. And now the Diet will be taking tier 2.
Radiant's middle
But there is
tower
no
is
creeps
under
there this
attack.
time, though, so they have to wait a little bit longer. Some right-click damage going on, but there's backdoor. You can't really do much.
Radiant's top tower
But
is
Chrono
under
is up in 60 seconds. They have no real attack here for the
Dire's
Radiant.
bottom tower is under attack.
Lich up in 12.
Radiant's middle
And so is his Chain Frost. But again, what can you really do? Thunderstrike onto Spetch. And down goes that tier 2 with the help of the Alacrity.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Spetch, he's in trouble. The TP blocks the Kinetic Field, but it doesn't quite land. He walks away. Sorry. Static
Dire's
link
bottom
on
tower
to
is
Spetch.
under
He is
attack.
dusted, so he has to be careful.
Structures.
The right click's coming in. Yours himself. Sparta jumps in. Rockfella jumps in. Onto Sparta immediately. The BKB is there, but the Rolling Thunder onto Spetch and Rockefeller. He's in trouble. The Swashbuckle going to do the damage. Sparta going to keep going. K9 has to run away. And the Sinister Gaze onto Rockefeller meanwhile. And he's silenced up. He's stunned up. He'll go down. The Maledict does the Sparta, but he'll time walk away. The Death Ward onto the onto the low ground. He'll be used up immediately. Regu will get the kill on K9. And down he goes. Jeff as well. Invoker dead for 54 seconds. No buyback. Meanwhile, Lifestealer trying to do his best. Get Skull Basher. But now is the time to push like you mean it. You've got 2 siege creeps coming up on the tier 3 tower bot lane though. Have to be careful of that. Sparta does still have Chrono. And Razor will start off the attack onto the tier 3 and get the right click damage off. Shotgun coming in as well. Doesn't have Death Wall but does have Paralyzing Cast. Kinetic Field landing, but Regu with oh my god, the damage from Swashbuckle. It does so much. The Monkey King bar just evaporates the Witch Doctor. He'll buy back. Spetch back up in 10 seconds. The Glimpse bound to Jeff though. He'll be brought back. And this will be Barracks. Regu jumping in will silence the Lifestealer. The Shield Crash over the high ground. And welcome back, Spetch. Level 17. And your shrine will be going down now, sir. They want to jump in though. They want to. Yeah, return kill. Rolling Thunder comes in. The Tornado onto the Faces forward. Spetch caught into the onto Rolling Thunder, but he'll blink away, and Faces Void will get out in time. Shadow Blade away. More of a defensive Rolling Thunder there. 14k gold lead. But Dire are slowly pulling it back. With the help of Sparta and Rockefeller, actually. K9's in the area. Decay onto Sparta, but that's not going to do much. Jeff spots out the Razor. The Razor spots out him, Spetch. Goes in, the static link onto the Witch Doctor. He's in trouble. The Regu spots out the Lifestealer, and the Witch Doctor will definitely go down. The static link, one more hit will do it. But they're stunned up. The Deafening Blast as well keeps him alive. The Soul Rip as well. Jeff will be brought back with the Glimpse though. And he'll go down. No buyback, 60 seconds. Rockefeller doing his work. Going for Assault Curious next. Spetch trying to get that level 20. Meanwhile, Roshan is up. Do they want to go Roshan is the question. Razor will start it off. Try and get a static link off from the Spetch maybe, but the Ice Wall is going to stop him from doing that. Faces Void going to be TPing to the Shrine. Spetch the Tornado onto the Razor, the Chaos Meteor, the Silence and the Stun. All from the Lucky Shot, the Stun from the Rockefeller. He's jumping in the Rolling Thunder, gonna do the work. The static link on the Spetch. The Dust doesn't land on the Invoker this time, but K9, he's in trouble. He's kinetic got out the Glimpse back on from the Spetch. And the Chrono into the Glimpse! Now you're in trouble, and so's the Lifestealer. He's still stunned up. The Rage away. But the Lifesteal gonna be enough. But Sparta BKBs, and the Time Lock is there. And he'll go down as well. Triple kill for Sparta. Wraith King will get a kill meanwhile on the Lich. The buyback from Lifestealer. Rockefeller has to jump away. There's burst damage is there. The static link's gonna do too much, and he'll go down as well. No reincarnation for you. Lifestealer will get a quick kill on E1 in the meantime. And the Glimpse into the Chrono, proving Spetch that doesn't need to be dusted. Just needs to be chronoed in the right place at the right time. I will be honest, Sparta, if you're watching this, I've never seen a Void like you before. You time your time walks perfectly. You only chrono when you know it will help the team, like, completely. And even when you get that little whiff, like, you get one person but you miss out Spetch in the earlier game, it still doesn't matter because that's what you were aiming for. You were aiming for Spetch as well. So good on you, dude. Good on you. Gertha, meanwhile, is going to be farming up mid. Buyback situation does not look good for Dire. Only Wraith King has buyback. Pangolia doesn't have buyback either, but they are pretty close to it. Dire 3 minutes 47 on the Witch Doctor. Undying only needs 37. The Sunstrike comes in just at the perfect time, so they'll see Roshan is just being done. The Razor has the Invis rune though. Spetch has to jump in potential. And it's only him, the Tornado, onto Sparta as well. Razor gonna get rid of some farm. The EMP, the Deafening Blast doesn't quite land. Regu wants to get a quick kill. Undying gonna show himself as Sparta's Invis. The stun. BKB immediately, Time Walk gonna be there. The Chrono onto the Witch Doctor as well. Now Undying's gonna go down. The Swashbuckle onto the Witch Doctor and the Undying. They'll get the kill. And next is Gertha. Rockefeller's in the area as well if he wants to go in. The Blink on the Rolling Thunder, they will dodge it this time. But the Glimpse back in with the Kinetic from the Static Storm. And he can't rage. It's 3 seconds up as well. He'll fear it up. He's Sinister Gaze. Rockefeller, he'll stun up the Pangolia. Sparta with the triple kills. Sparta will get another kill. The Ultra kill there. Maybe. No, because the Reincarnation is there as well. Rockefeller can't get out. The Tornado's there, but the damage on Rockefeller is too much. The Armlet toggle away. Spetch is in trouble. He has to yaws himself away, but the Blink is there. The Glimpse is there, and he'll go down as well because he's silenced. Invoker buys back. Undying, 10 seconds of buyback. Doesn't really need to use it, but Lifestealer doesn't have buyback, and neither does the Wraith King. And tier 4s are a knock-in. They want to end this. Wraith King will finally buy back. Jeff wants to hold this. Tier 4 will go down. Rockfella jumps in immediately. Gets a quick on E1. But the Chrono! Again! Now you're in trouble. The Chain Frost bounces onto all three. It's stuck in the Chrono. And Sparta will get the game winning. GG. Well played.
Dire's middle tower
What?
has fallen.
Sparta! Sparta! Stop it! Stop it! Game 2. Game 2 of Mr. AC versus This Is Fine. Sparta. Sparta! This man! This thing! How? 13-1 and 15 assists. How? How do you do this? How? No, hang on. I'm doing this. Sparta, get the fuck in here. Wait, hang on. Let me fucking Sparta right now. Let me just Sparta interview right now. Cast a voice. I need to speak with you. Please, Sparta, please. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Sparta!
Hello?
Sparta! What the fuck are you?
What?
You are the best faceless I have ever seen.
Come on, man. Don't flatter me.
No. Every single chrono it was game changing.
I give credit to everyone played really well game 2. Like, we got Evans a disrupt the spammer, and like, so we all played really well game 2. And just our team fights were on point. We did what we had to, but yeah, I'm happy to get Void.
Yeah.
Because, like, as you notice, the supports, the heroes that my supports play, like Lich and Jakira and stuff, it like caters to Void Chrono. So we usually first pick shit like Lich and Jakira every game anyway, and Void's just good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's more to talk about in game 2, to be honest. Don't you have a question about that? Sorry, game 1.
Yeah. Oh god, game 1. That was just all over the fucking place. Just like just Regu just having enough. Like as soon as it hit the 60-minute mark, it's like, right, I'm Conqueror. I've got a Daedalus. Let's buy fucking 2 Divines. Let's just do it.
Yeah, he fucking pulled through that game and carried that. I'm really
Yeah, no.
fucking. Because I don't know what the fuck I was doing game 1, man. I was like the worst fucking game for me, but Regu pulled through. So
Yeah, no,
that worked out.
Regu, yeah, single-handedly saved that. But then, like, like I said, like, the glimpses were perfect there from the Disruptor. And your Chronos, every single time you had a plan in mind. Like, the one that you missed, Spetch, you only just missed Spetch, so I knew that you were going for the Undying and Spetch, so he couldn't tornado you. But you just missed. And
Yeah.
that Chrono at the end, as everyone bought back, you caught 3. I'm pretty sure you were meant to catch 2, but one two on the
Yeah, I didn't
absolute
see the last
edge.
one.
On the absolute edge, just ugh. And the Chain Frost as well, just completely wiped that game. But GG, well played, Sparta.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it was fun games. Especially, well, I didn't have fun in the first one, to be honest, because I was just mostly angry with myself how bad I was playing. But game 2 was fun. We were just having fun in Discord,
Yeah.
like laughing like 10 minutes in mostly.
No, yeah.
Like the Pango, do you see Pango like one shot?
Yeah,
one
no,
shot?
yeah, I know, yeah. It's like the game one stuff as well is the cheeky Kunkka Tidebringer kills, like the one on Witch Doctor, and he was completely blind, just like, all right, I'll just or bat. Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
That Witch Doctor did not have a fun series.
No, he did not.
I believe.
As well as the fact, like, game 2, I honestly thought you'd go Husker. I honestly thought you'd go Husker. With,
Nah. Well, last pick, you mean?
Yeah.
Nah. We stick to like. I think the thing in Div 2 is that you just gotta stick to your guns, stick to your comfort picks, so to speak, and like focus less on the meta. Like, so like Void is probably not the most probably there's better meta carries, right? Like Nags or whatever, like TB. I don't know. It's not beside the point, but we just pick for our players what they play and just whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, Regu deserved that pos 1, definitely. Like, the Pangolia did so much. Like, I freaked out when the second pick Invoker, because, like, they knew they had to take the game, so they were like, right, Spetch is the best with Invoker, let's put him there. But then Pangolia just completely fucked him. Like, Spetch only just survived with those Ghost Walks. He could do nothing else. And
It
kept
work out.
running over him. With especially the MKB pickup was just absolutely amazing. Oh dear. Right, well, I am going to interview Spetch now. So,
All right.
I
Thanks
will
for the cast and
yeah.
shout out to my team, all MVPs in that series.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
See
See
ya.
you later, dude. Bye bye bye. Right, now interview. See if I can get Spetch in. Come on, Spetch. Spetch. What is up?
Nah, just soaking the loss.
Well, yeah. You had such a good game 1. And then when game 2, I think the panic pick was like, oh, you're amazing at Invoker, let's pick Invoker, but you picked it second position. So, like, everyone could just go, what could be good against Invoker?
I mean, overall, I've never been going up against a Pangolier mid before.
Yeah.
So I didn't really understand the strength.
No, yeah, you could see that in your gameplay. You had the audacity to be the Invoker mid, but you just didn't really know what to do with it, because every single time Pangolia swashbuckled you and got you down to low health, every single time you would ghost walk just in time, and I'm pretty sure that would freak you the fuck out every single time.
Yeah, definitely. I think if I could rewind the time, I should have gone Quasvex that game and just be more active.
No, I will point out something though. I'm pretty sure you're pissed by this as well. Every single faceless in the early game, every single time Wraith King stunned the faceless and you stun striked, he would survive on a slither of health and the exact same second time walk and get rid of it all.
Yeah, that was very
every single
unfortunate.
time. Every single time. I interviewed Sparta and I was like, dude, how the fuck did you do this? And he was just like, well, it's my team and everything. But yeah, the game 1 was amazing. Like the Timbersaw was a really good pickup as well. And
It works good against Kunkka. Forces him like it did now, like buy 3 bracers instead of 2 or 1 even.
What did you I have to ask this because you didn't ping it at all into your allies or anything like that. Did you say in voice chat like, oh shit, he's got 2 divines?
Oh yeah, our support player kind of screamed it 5 times. So,
2 divines, 2 divines.
Yeah.
No, no.
I
As
think,
soon as, he's got the Daedalus and 2 divines. Do you want to know the maximum amount of damage he could have done to you?
No, how much?
2,346.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's 2 divines and a Daedalus.
I mean, Timber kind of scales off at that point.
Yeah.
Where I can't really do much.
The problem is that the last pick with the Timber is what in the late game. Like, in the early game, it's fine and all, because the Conqueror's trying to just right-click you to death, but the Tidebringer cleave as well. But the late game, the Tidebringer cleave makes it as though the Tidebringer just gives 1 armor stack, and you are completely surrounded and fucked.
I mean, it's all good fun. We won against them the first time. I think
Yeah.
Spot is a really good position 1 player.
Oh no, yeah, no,
And I think Regu is a really good mid player too. So
definitely.
I think I mean overall I don't mind going up against him at all. I think if he does Pango again, if I get to pick Invoker,
Hmm.
I will play Quaspex and just be more active, and I'm probably not going to give a crap about the mid lane and just help at every other lane. And if I did that, I think we could have won the game,
Fair enough.
or at least the mid game. I don't think it would have been a problem at all. But
Well,
I did so many mistakes
yeah.
too. So
No, fair
we
enough.
all did mistakes. But you know,
Yeah.
we play for fun. So there's
Also,
no hard
like
feelings.
another thing I'd like to point out is I think it was minute 40 when you ghost walked in time again. You missed you avoided the dust, but just as your ghost walk ran out, Disruptor just glimpsed you back into the fire that is Radiant.
Yeah. I saw that up on the Remember that up in the mid?
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
Oh well. Right. Well, nice to speak to you.
Yeah.
What's your next game?
We are playing the loser brackets final. I
Yeah.
think.
So
I'm not
you-
sure who it's up against.
It was Oxygen versus someone else. I think Oxygen SR1, and he's on Oxygen, so I'm guessing Oxygen. You won't be against
No,
Oxygen.
it's gonna be
That
it's
time.
gonna be another game.
Yeah,
We're gonna go up against them in the final. That's for sure. I know that. We're gonna win next, so that's no problem.
fair enough. Well, thank you for the interview thing.
Yeah.
And
Thank you. Man.
yeah, I'll see you next game.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you. Thank you for casting.
Okay, I shouldn't have cut off like that. Say it again.
All right, man. Yeah, I gotta go too. So.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Well, there you go, everyone. That was game 1 of Mystery and Pullback and everything like that. But game 2, just... Oh, that was spicy. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I have been Click2Cast. And as always, I will see you in Division 1. I think the finals, actually? Hang on, let me check. Just before I go. It is... Oh yeah, it's the final. Grand final. The grand final is, I believe, tomorrow. So that's going to be fun-dabby-doozy. Anyway, see you later. And, not tomorrow, Wednesday. Anyway, see you guys later. And, as always, cast on. If that's not a thing.